Let me be your leader.
Resilience is a good life skill, no matter where you live in the world. But it's pretty evident in China. Resilience and tenacity are going to take you far. It's, for me anyway, it's not a characteristic of China. It's a characteristic of life. I'm living a life that's against the mainstream. That's been my goal. But it's more evident in China because I am a foreigner living in a small town in China, and the things I want to do, or the things I've achieved not because someone said yes right away, but because I just kept going after I got knocked down. This is mostly evident in paying for things, because every time I have to sign on to Alipay or add a new bank card, which doesn't happen often, the process is completely different. So so I'll give an example, maybe it will make it clearer. I was signing up for online Chinese lessons, not because of the pandemic, but because there's no one in Luzhou who will teach me Chinese, so I had to go online. And I found a teacher. It turned into a whole afternoon of trying to set up this pay system that at any point I could have just said, forget lessons, I don't need lessons. I don't think it's because I'm contrary, or just because I'm contrary, but I hate giving up on a problem before it's solved. You have a much easier time with that.
Me?
Yeah. And probably the people watching at home. I'm very stubborn. Here's my point, is that everything cool that I have or has happened in my life is, one, because of luck and privilege that I am who I am, but two, because I didn't take the easy answer. With my Alipay example, it's ridiculous, but I'll tell you the details because it's ridiculous. I'm not verified, which is fine for purchases in the country, but to be out of the country you have to be verified. But the passport on the account is my old passport, but there's no way to update it because Chinese people don't get new ID cards. It's a mess. That's the China part of this, is that bureaucracy is the worst. And there's not a how-to. There's not a how-to to figure out the cool things. There's a how-to on how to set up Alipay or whatever generalized thing you want to do, but if you want to do the specific thing that's cool, odds are not many other people want to do that too, so you have to break that ground yourself. Nobody's selling tiaras, which I don't know what I expected up here. I know what's up here, but if I think about it, I don't know where to buy a tiara. I mean, again, it's not a uniquely Chinese thing that you need to keep being resilient or tenacious or stubborn or whatever you want to call it. The get back up, Rocky, or whatever that boxing movie's about. But China has definitely afforded me more opportunities to practice that skill, I'll say. And some of that's because life is a little bit harder, but some of it's also because life is harder when you're doing it backwards and in heels, as the saying goes. choosing to move to a foreign country and then trying to make your life and not settling for the easy choices, that's an insane thing to do. But I did it. And it does feel, I mean, if you get too many of those things in a row where you just get knocked down and knocked down and knocked down, that is exhausting. But if you get knocked down, get back up, figure out a way to pay for your Chinese lessons, that feels like such a victory. I mean, it sounds so boring explaining it like I bought Chinese lessons online, but it was hard and I did it. Success! In my mind, I feel like hat stores should also sell tiaras. It's a hat. Because the thing is, this is all voluntary. My life would be fine if I just went with all the default options. I mean, again, the privilege thing. I would have a fine life if I took all the easy choices. But I want better than fine, and better than fine involves a fight. And I guess I like the fight, if I'm honest. Because as Peter and I are fond of saying, like, nobody asked for this. This being Hello Uncle Foreigner, not China. Nobody asked for China either, though. But it's more fun if you did. Here's something. When you do ask for help or go looking for help on your specific situation, so often when you explain the help you need, the first question that your potential helper will give you is, why do you want to do that? Which is so irritating. It doesn't matter why. Can you help me do it or not? That's what I want to hear. Oh no! She says they can open. Okay.
I mean, we don't know if to open this for us. We can be over there.
No. 沙子。我们下次可以。谢谢。
再见。
拜拜。
What you see over here? Your place.
Yeah, that's the Chinese hospitality. Like, she would have opened that just for me, just for us.